Well, back here at home, back to school at Brunswick High School is expected to be emotional. On June 3rd, 4 teenagers, Jeffrey Chaya, Blake Barchak, Kevin Fox, and Lexi Perner, were all killed in a car crash, and Julia Ramito was the only survivor. Well, tomorrow, 2 of them, Blake and Lexi, would have returned to school as seniors, and many of their classmates, well, for them, it's the first time back in the building since that accident happened. Our Kristen Burns shows us what they can expect.
On the first day of school, Brunswick High students will see a new display in a glass casing. Letters, photos, and signs. A space dedicated to the 4 teens who died in a car crash in June. The items are from the crash site.
Memories and notes to the students.
Principal Tracy Wheeler shows me some of the lockers of the students who lost their lives. They've become a memorial. There's also a banner with messages from students.
Rest in peace, Lexi, Kevin, Blake, and Jeff.
But after the first 3 days of school, the hallways will be back to normal.
The temporary memorials that are up right now are a good thing for kids, but we do need to take those down, and we do need to tell kids we're going to move on. We're not going to forget, but we are going to move on.
School officials met with crisis counselors from a local center. They listened to the experts' advice and are removing all the reminders of the crash. Principal Wheeler wants students and parents to know Brunswick High has a support team in place. Besides the 5 counselors on staff, there will be 3 extra available.
Do they need individual counseling? Do they need to be a part of group counseling? Our goal is to have some group grief counseling sessions with kids throughout the year. There were kids who buried 4 of their friends that week. You know, there were kids that buried 1 of their close friends. It's hard to tell what it's going to be like when they come back.
Once the temporary memorial and these banners are taken down, Principal Wheeler tells me they'll be given to the victims' families. On your side in Brunswick, Kristen Byrne, News Channel 5.
You can read more about this story and more back-to-school coverage on newsnet5.com. And we invite you to tune in to Good Morning Cleveland tomorrow. Our anchor Lee Jordan has some advice for parents about when to tell if your child is really ready to drive to school. Mike?